Good morning and welcome to my kitchen. Today I would like to present to you a Polish style cheesecake. This cheesecake will be layered with vanilla and chocolate, just like the soft served ice cream sometimes you get with those layers of two colors. And the variation is either you can make a crust to go under or on top if you want, or bake it just the way it is without any crust to it. The easiest way to do it, the fastest way to do it, is break some honey crackers, the sweet crackers, blend it with some butter, put it on the bottom of your cheesecake, and that's the easiest way to do it. If you feel like doing the extra work, some flour, couple egg yolks, sugar, and butter will get you a nice crust. I will put all the ingredients under the video with all the different variations for it, and you choose which one you want to make. Chocolate vanilla cheesecake. Welcome to my kitchen, and thank you for watching. And for my cheesecake today, I will need about 1 pound of cheese. Polish people usually use farmer's cheese, and farmer's cheese has a different texture than cream cheese. It is not as smooth, it is a little bit thicker texture, a little bit bumpier. And cream cheese, very, very smooth. The American version of cheesecake is silkier because of that. And I like to use both of them, mix them together. Best of both worlds. It just balances out really well. And for me, this is the best. Also, 1.5 sticks of butter, vanilla pudding, chocolate pudding, 1 cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder, and 6 eggs. And this is what I need for my cheesecake. And the first thing I need to do is beat together eggs and sugar. Sugar with some vanilla sugar and vanilla extract. I will put about half a teaspoon of that vanilla sugar and a couple drops of vanilla extract. And I will beat it on high, and it might take up to 10 minutes. When you see it nice and foamy and very light color, then you can turn it off and it will be done. I won't record the noisy thing. I'll just show you on the end how it looks like. Eggs with sugar are blended nicely, and in another bowl I have blended those cheeses so they are mixed together nicely with some vanilla extract. And now slowly I will be adding the cheese to my egg mixture. And I will mix it here because some blenders don't go all the way down. I've got KitchenAid that it's smaller and I love it, but I needed something bigger, so I bought this one here, but it doesn't go all the way to the bottom and doesn't mix enough, so I have to help it a little bit. I want to make sure that everything is actually blended and mixed together nicely. Couple more minutes and I will pour about 1/3 of it in the other bowl, because one will be the chocolate flavor. 1/3 of it will go in this bowl and I will add chocolate pudding to it. This one will have the vanilla pudding in it. And once it's done, I have this and I will layer it one by one. So about 1/3 of it will go here. And time for the vanilla pudding. It doesn't have to be the Polish one. It can be from here, from United States. It's about the starch and the vanilla flavor. And the other one, the chocolate flavor. And also with the chocolate one, for even more chocolate flavor, I will add additional cocoa to it. Okay, mix it for a couple minutes and the butter is done. My aunt, when she made this cheesecake, she did not use any crust. Nowadays, there's so many variations. On top, I could have put peaches and then jelly, any flavor they like, and make it more beautiful and interesting. But I chose to make it with crust today, and that crust that I made is chocolate crust. And I have baked it for about 12 minutes, like pre-baked, and now I will add the layers of the cheesecake. I won't show how I made that crust because the movie would be too long, and most people don't like watching something that it's too long. It's kind of boring. But I will make separate video to concentrate on the different crusts that you can have, and we'll attach it on the end so you know where to go right away. So the first thing, the vanilla layer. And chocolate, and I would put small patches on that vanilla one. It will create its own design once in the oven in heat. Just patches. Last one, and again, there's not a lot left, but I just want to put some on top for that pretty look. If you love chocolate flavor, you can divide the whole cheesecake butter and make half instead of 1/3 of it. I'm not a big fan of chocolate, and for me, if I make it at home for myself, then that's the way I like it. I like a little chocolate, but not too much. And I also have some vanilla crust. I was making plum cake yesterday, and I have some left over. So that will be perfect to get that little crust on top of my cheesecake. I kept it in the fridge, so it's easy to spread. If my husband was here, he loves cheesecakes. He would eat half of it, but he's on keto right now. So I rather do it now before he comes in, so there is no big temptation. I've got my oven preheated to 350. This will be in the oven for longer than an hour, probably hour and 15 minutes. And it looks like this. Cheesecake doesn't have any baking powder, and it's very important once you put it in the oven, you do not open it. Turn the light on if you're curious to see how it looks like. Don't open the door of your oven. Set a timer for hour 15 minutes and then turn it off once you see this nice golden color on top, and leave it in the oven turned off for another 30 minutes. If you take it out too soon, when it's still hot, it will collapse. So you want it to be nice and puffy and looking good. After 30 minutes, I'm going to put a wooden spoon in between the door and leave it for another 15 minutes. And then finally take it out and let it cool off completely. So again, cook time, and only turn the light on if I think that it's good enough. No more baking, additional 5 minutes or so. I will just turn off the oven and leave it there for another 30 minutes. But it's the texture. I don't want to spoil all my work, so it needs to be slow process of cooling off. Just patience. And I opened the oven because there is no other way to show you the crispiness of it on top. But I will close it right away and wait 30 minutes or so. It has been 35 minutes, so now I want to put something in between the door so the air escapes slowly. The heat escapes slowly. And yes, I opened the door because I wanted to show you how it looks like, and the crunchy texture of it when you know it's time to turn it off. So it did collapse a little bit, but for the purpose of this video, I gotta show everything that happens and explain, and I hope it helps. Now 15 minutes, and then I can take it out completely. It will still taste good because as soon as I showed it to you, I closed it, so it was still in warmth for another 35 minutes. And once it cools off, then I will cut it in half and show you how the layers turned out. Next time I make a cheesecake, I will put some blueberries into it. I love blueberries. Give me an hour. It has to cool off completely, and then I will show you the layers. Very exciting. Chocolate and vanilla. Really cool. Awesome. I'm excited. And I have first customer waiting for the cheesecake. And I did mention that I want to do a chocolate top, but it looks pretty. And I have second thoughts. But if you do decide to do the chocolate top, you will just have to melt pieces of chocolate on very slow. Hi. A little bit longer, okay? Add a little bit half to it. And consistently mixing it until it's all smooth, no lumps. Pour it on top and wait until it settles down. Jula. Smacznego, everyone. And until next time. Thank you for watching. Did you steal something? What did you take? What did you take? Gotta eat dinner first, you. Yum.